What's gonna get more players? Bug fixes or content? You guys know the answer to that. What the fuck is up, guys? I'm back, and I'm making a general discussion video on the state of Different Tier right now. Alright, so Different Tier just came back, alright? Came back, what, 3 weeks ago? And pretty much we're picking up exactly where we left off, alright? It's so funny because, you know, the fucking game died, which fucking breaks my heart, but it died, right? We had all these, we had the Cricket Corpse blog, we had so much hype behind it, you know, and he had all these plans, and it fucking stopped. And this is kind of the thing, it's kind of underlying, at least for me, with this whole coming back, is that criticism of the game is kind of not, I guess, supported or whatever. Because people are so scared that he's gonna get demotivated again and the game's gonna fucking die once again. And, I mean, I'm honestly just making this video because I just want to address it, you know, this is that fucking channel, I'm not gonna fucking hold back on my fucking opinion about this shit, and I think it just needs to be goddamn said, you know, and the reason why I still stand by my, my previous video, that is 60% a good thing, and I still believe that's the case, and, you know, maybe it was that he got burnt out, which, it is a thing, right, but you gotta keep in mind, he does have a fucking family, and he does have all this shit, but he also has other obligations as well, like, you know, fucking make money. I don't know, I honestly don't know what his personal life is like, and I don't want to get into that, but I would assume, just based on what I know, a lot of his income comes from Different Tier 1, and then maybe like a small, I would honestly say probably like 15% is coming from Different Tier 2 people buying credits and shit like that, which based on just what I see in game, a lot of people don't really have cosmetics. Obviously, I don't know if people buy the storage or people buy the stat resets, which I buy the stat resets just to support the damn guy. It's that overall fear that he can fucking leave again, and that's the underlying feeling with everything why people don't want to fucking criticize him nowadays, just because they're fucking scared of this guy fucking leaving, which I feel that. And honestly, like I said, this video is gonna just gonna bring that up, because I think that's something we can't ignore as a community, and I think that's something the admin has to take into account himself, because he knows the fucking effect it had on the community. And just based on his last comments, he said that he's gonna be back, and the chances of him dropping it now are pretty slim. But even so, like, we know that fucking admin, I remember one guy tell me it when Different Tier 2 started, like, oh yo, you don't know the admin, he's gonna fucking leave the game. And lo and behold, 8 months later or whatever it was, dude, not even 8 months later, probably like 4 or 5 months later, the guy fucking leaves the game. And it's one of those things where pretty much the community, or the progress in the game, or I guess the environment of the game, the social environment of the game, is going to be based on the fucking admin. And we all know he's a one-man crew over there. You can expect that updates are not going to be happening rapidly, which is another thing that might affect the progress of the game. And pretty much where it stands is that in order to keep this game alive, right, you gotta throw those goddamn punches. You gotta keep the small but effective updates going. So maybe we won't fix the bug here and there, right? You know, maybe you won't fucking fix the stuttering for outpost attacks, but you release fucking better weapons earlier. You know, it's pretty much the prioritizing of the important problems. It's pretty much gonna be the prioritization of immediate but important issues to progress the game. You know, all these early access games are gonna be buggy, okay, that's something you can't avoid, right? But it's gonna be the prioritization of progressing the game, but also knowing what bugs you need to fix. Like, yeah, you can have a bug fix here and there, right? But, you know, just imagine, guys, that he released outpost attacks, and then like 3 days later he releases new weapons. Imagine if he releases new armor, and then imagine if he releases new fucking clothing, and obviously the bug fixes, you know, between or whatever, which obviously is gonna put strain on him. But you know, just imagine if you just got those fucking big ass updates just back to back to back to fucking revive the game as it stands. You know, just imagine the impact it would have on the community itself, and just the gameplay experience itself. Because right now, as it stands, this fucking economy is fucked. And it's so funny how I made that video, right? And I was like, oh man, is the economy really gonna be fucked? Yeah, it's gonna be fucked. I'm trying to grind these fucking zombies, right? And I just can't buy the fucking ammo because this shit's $300 a goddamn box for 32 ACP. I'm gonna obviously make videos on it, no doubt. But in terms of leveling up, I'm not gonna be fucking trying to level up until the market's fucking calmed the fuck down. And there's certain times throughout the day that they do calm down. So maybe, I don't know, maybe if I'm not working, I'll do grind during those times. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that, the community integration with what he's doing, which I mean, if you just look at the way he responds to the community, he's fucking listening. But is he really thinking about the big picture of the game, or is he just trying to make a game? Like, again, I will stand by this 100%. I know a lot of you guys won't like this, but I know that microtransactions need to be in the game. They need to. There's no fucking other way, man. This guy is a one-man crew. One-man crew, and he didn't make his goddamn dough. And the one thing you know in this fucking world is that this dough is going to be the prime factor on whether or not people will make shit, right? And if he's not making dough, right, he's not going to be fucking making the goddamn game. Simple. Just simple fucking facts, guys. And one of the main things, the primary thing I bring up, I brought it up like fucking 5 times. Go to my fucking Different Tier 2018 playlist and you'll see the fuck video. It's the introduction of microtransactions. And people want to say microtransactions are so fucking bad. They're not bad, alright? Especially with a one-man crew. Like, this is a one-man guy, right? Right? He needs to make his fucking money. And if he's not making money, he's not going to be working on the game. And it kind of brings me back to, like, why he even came back to the game to begin with. You know, maybe it's that feeling that he didn't want to leave something unfinished. Which kind of gives me peace of mind that this guy's thinking more about, I guess, his status as a game developer rather than him as an individual. Okay, but you know, obviously you still got to think about the fucking individual aspect. He needs to make money, and I will say he needs to add microtransactions. And cosmetics is one thing, sure, but dude, just based on what I'm seeing in the general population, people aren't buying microtransactions like that. What he needs to add is being able to buy credits with in-game currency, but also be able to sell credits with in-game currency as well. And why that's such a big game changer is that it adds for both players, right? The guy who doesn't have money to buy these cosmetics or whatever it is, the storage. Alright, the guy who doesn't have the money to buy storage, you know, maybe the younger guy, you know, he has to fucking wait for his birthday money, or, you know, he has to ask his mom or dad, right? And they don't want to give him money for that shit. So you work hard in the goddamn game, you grind those missions, right? You can buy that 100 credits, 200 credits, and boom, you know, you can buy the fucking storage upgrade, you can buy whatever it is you need. It's just the stat reset, whatever. It works for everyone in the end. And you can see that shit in RuneScape, right? You can buy, if you don't know RuneScape, you can buy membership for the game with in-game money, and it's supplied for by in-game bonds. So if you don't know what a bond is, it's a link between the issuing authority and I guess the person who buys it or whatever it is. You know, we have government bonds, but there's also fucking, you know, company to consumer bonds, which in that game you can buy the membership for in-game currency. And I think that should be the same thing for this game. Credits should be able to be bought with cash. Okay, so it works both ways. We got fucking this guy making money because the only way a bond can come in the game is through someone buying it. Okay, it makes its own market. All right, and then it's also the buying of it as well. So pretty much either way, regardless of how it goes, maybe the credits aren't worth as much. Maybe they're worth like fucking, I don't know, 10k for 100 or whatever it is. Maybe they're not worth as much. Either way, the admin fucking benefits, and that's what we need. This is when we need the fucking motivations for admin to continue making the game. And that's the main problem right now, is that it's so, you know, it's so fucking iffy whether he's gonna stay or not. And I fucking hate that feeling. And imagine if admin is making bans. He's making absolute fucking bans, making this game, right? Regardless of what the fucking haters say, he's gonna be like, hey, I'm making this goddamn dope. It doesn't matter what these guys say. I'm making hella fucking money, right? And I'm gonna keep developing for this game, because the more updates I make for the game, the more players come in and the more people buy this fucking credits, right? The primary source of income is gonna be these goddamn credits. And the more credits, and it goes hand in hand, the more credits people buy, the more money he makes, the more he can outsource his fucking graphics in order to make more cosmetics and, you know, all that shit. It goes hand in hand, guys. And I'm probably gonna make a Reddit post and maybe some fucking post on Discord about it as well, because honestly, like, it's long overdue, and I know people don't watch these fucking videos though as much as I want them to. That's because I know I'm a smaller channel, but I feel like I got fucking hella to say. So I'm probably gonna make a Reddit post. I'm gonna put it on this goddamn video. Right? It's just, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna switch subjects, but honestly, it is what it is. Fucking credits equal money equal fucking motivation. If this guy's making bans, he's gonna want to make for the game. Next fucking subject. Fucking content. All right, the main game is lacking. Everyone fucking knows it, right? What can you really do in the game other than loot and fucking kill zombies, right? Fucking outpost attacks. That's one of the main things that keeps me inside the game. Right, but the economy's fucked up. So what can we do in terms of content to pretty much stimulate the economy and add a fucking stimulus, right? Armor, okay. A change in the loot system, because the loot system is just straight. It's not working, buddy. It ain't working, man. And you know, when I go out in the inner city, the chances of me looting something good is not high at all. And it's fucking concerning. And there's literally no fucking reason why that is. In Different Tier 1, you know, I can fucking kill a boss and fucking be like, ooh, I just got a fucking alpha bowl. Ooh, I got this shit. Ooh, I got that shit. Maybe it's not worth that much money, but at least I got some fucking good shit, right? But in this game, there's only like 12 weapons, okay? And I know these gonna be added more soon, but it just needs to be more stimulated than that. Like, imagine if you just added grenades. And I remember being in an outpost attack, and I didn't upload the video, but I remember saying, like, God damn, what if I wish I had just had grenades. I was like, I wish I just had grenades. There's so many zombies here, and I don't have anything to fucking knock them all out with. You know, and I know a lot of it's that he has to deal with fucking Unity. He has to deal with all this other shit. He has to deal with Engine, but that's kind of the whole thing. Why it's mentioned earlier is that you need to prioritize what's more important. This occasional bug fix, let's just say this shit, right? What makes a better update? A player dying when he first makes his character, or making a new trait, making a new skill? And I know you guys are gonna agree with me on this shit. It's like, yeah, the occasional bug may be a fucking annoying, right? But what's gonna make it a bigger impact overall? And I want to compare this shit to Star Wars Battlefront. What made a bigger difference overall? Bug fixes? Because, yeah, there were bugs, right? But honestly, who fucking cared? Yeah, these fucking Redditors here and there. Who gives a fuck? And I'm gonna make a video about Reddit later on. But who fucking cares? It's about the progression of the game, and that's what I want to see, right? And it's early access. This game, guys, if you don't understand, this game is still early access. Right, there's gonna be bugs here and there, okay? It's not fully fucking released. It's fine to have bugs here and there. Yeah, it's fucking annoying, you know. Imagine if the admin didn't add the fucking market optimization update. To be honest with you guys, I don't fucking know the difference. I don't see the difference at all in the market optimization. So instead of focusing your effort or your valuable fucking experience, you're the only guy making the game, admin. And I fucking value what you're adding to the game. I value your fucking work. Just imagine if you didn't add that and just focus on adding the content, regardless on how many fucking bugs there are in the game. It's not fucking game breaking. There's not much that's fucking game breaking. Sure, there's the stutter, which is annoying, which I think should be addressed. Sure, but I think content is more fucking important, especially in an early access game. What's gonna get more players? Bug fixes or content? You guys know the answer to that. And I think this goes hand in hand with the community as well. Like, in Different Tier 1, there's actually mods for it. And that's honestly fucking surprising. Like, that game has what, 1.5k players, more than Different Tier 2. And people make mods for it. That's so crazy to me. How there's such a dedicated community. And I remember I used to play Different Tier 1 back in 2D, and that was my favorite shit. I would honestly still be fucking playing that shit right now if it was still this fucking same. But it's that dedication to community, and I think in the intertwining of community with that we need. And I think a lot of people, there's a lot of fucking talented motherfuckers, I saw it on Reddit, that can add to the game. Like, imagine just having a fucking mod support for this shit, right? And then, like, imagine just adding, like, I don't know, different crosshairs. I remember seeing some guy suggest that shit, just like adding different crosshairs. I don't know what else you can add, like different colored cosmetics. I don't know what else, but yeah, it's like, it's kind of that whole thing. It's like, just let people develop add-ons as well, and you know, just to fucking do the proper vetting, whatever you need to do. Because imagine if you're working on new weapons, right, and this guy's like, hey, I got this new fucking armor shit. And you're like, oh, let me look at it real quick. It's pretty good. Let me go ahead and add it. Get proper fucking credits and shit, you know. And the primary thing is giving the people the credit that they want. or giving the people credit that they deserve for it. So just, you know, fucking proper fucking thanks, or call it the fucking rated R update or whatever it is if I made some shit. But yeah. And if you guys just want to know some shit, I want to suggest, hey, this is the time. This can be the last part of the video. Some shit, like I said, and I mentioned it a million fucking times. You know, demi bosses in random rooms, or like weaker bosses in rooms as well. More loaded rooms, as we've seen with the outpost attacks, right? What's more, you know, what's 2 more zombies to the fucking engine? What's 2 more zombies to some guy who plays the integrated graphics? You know, it ain't much. It's not much. Yeah, you may lose five frames or whatever, but overall, it's gonna be a better playing experience. Like, if you play more higher end games, sometimes you're willing to give up the FPS for, you know, better fucking content. Which I think everyone's willing to give up FPS for better content. So just better loaded rooms where it doesn't feel like it's the same thing over and over again. And that's kind of the thing with Comer and Sons. When with that video I uploaded, that's the only problem with that grinding zombies like that. It feels repetitive. When I just go up floors, I don't know if it's a different floor, you know. The only way I can tell if it's a different floor is if there's no zombies around. And I think that's a problem. I think there's maybe no more, yes, variety, okay. I remember Adam bringing that up. Yes, more variety, but variety in terms of locations. And it doesn't need to be new, completely areas. It's just the way you restructure areas. And it's like the same shit with fucking Minecraft. Like, Minecraft of all games, it's the same thing over and over again. But it feels refreshing because some people do some things differently. The map spawns differently. There's different resources and shit. You know, it feels refreshing. And I just think that's one thing that just needs to be added. Another thing that needs to be added is, you know, PvP competitions. I mean, that shit obviously can be added. So, it's not really a suggestion, but, you know, that shit needs to be added anyway. I mean, clans would be cool. A fucking in-game forum for, just an in-game forum for the game. Like, I'm honestly just fucking, honestly, I'm kind of tired of looking at Discord all the time, because the same guys and the same fucking degenerate asses over and over, right? I mean, at least when it's in-game, you can kind of fucking tolerate it because you know they're playing the game. And another thing, I mean, this is a small thing, but like, dude, guys, how fucking annoying are worms, dude? Like, yeah, I know it's good for the lore, you know, but dude, worms are so fucking annoying, and it just ruins the fucking fun. And there's no good way to spot a goddamn worm. It's so annoying, you know. And the reason why this is honestly just fucking constructive criticism, because I fucking love the goddamn game. It's just too dull at the moment. It's just too dull. But I think it's such an easy fix. I really do. You know, and I remember, you guys don't know this, but I was trying to make an assault rifle build, like a proto assault rifle build. I was trying to modify my like a smaller scout to be fired faster, and like just comparable to some machine gun. You know, I got kind of close, but like just overall, it just didn't fire fast enough. And that's kind of one of those things where it's like, if I really wanted to be able to do something, I should be able to do it. So I think just an overall buff in weapons, like a real life shotgun, it doesn't drop over range as fast as the shotguns in Different Tier 2 do. That's one of the things. I feel like there needs to be more range with shotguns. The damage should drop off, but like not as bad as it does right now. And I think SMGs are fine how they are, but I think there should be more variety of fucking weapons, right? Like, imagine if you had a slower firing SMG, but like did more fucking damage, you know? Or imagine if you had a rifle that fucking fired a little bit faster, you know, like an assault rifle, but not really, like an M14. Like, imagine at an M14, it fires a little bit faster, but it's still accurate. And last, I just want to talk about Synchro Bunker. The whole universe is divided into the same, is in the same thing. Like, Different Tier 1 is in the same universe as Different Tier 2, you know? I think one of the what should be the next, like, major update into the game is Synchro Bunker. Just for fucking lore wise, but also just content wise. Like, imagine if you just had a fucking Comer and Sons, right? But underground. You know, it has some big ass fucking worms. I remember talking to Scott Crowley just way back in the day, right? Like, he was in contact with the admin. He had like the okay from the admin to do what he was doing. But obviously, you know, he's not a fucking content developer. He builds the lore. But imagine if the admin like took into account that lore. You know, that'd be so fucking cool. Right, there's just so much you can fucking do. And that, I mean, I'm gonna come back to my point. You're probably like, hey, Mac Valor, fucking Ghost Core, whatever. He doesn't have the fucking staff to do all this shit. It's like, that's the whole, what it all comes down to, right? It's the fucking dough. Fucking exactly, guys. He needs to add fucking microtransactions. Okay, he just needs to drop. It's not pay to win. And that's one of the main things that I stress in my other videos. It's not fucking pay to win, guys. Right, you still need to be good. You still need to put the fucking hours in. You still need to put the hours in to get those fucking levels. It's not fucking pay to win. And sure, yeah, you're able to buy, like, you know, if I just fucking drop $50, I can buy fucking 50k worth of 50k worth of ammo. But you know, I still gotta shoot the damn ammo, right? And not only that, but the ammo's fucking benefiting off me. So yeah, I just think there needs to be an overall variety. Like, I don't think rifles should be like the same weapon with higher fire rate or lower fire rate or like fucking more clip size. I think that's the wrong way to go about it. And I just go back to Battlefront 2, where there's an assault class, but there's fully auto, you know, there's fucking semi-auto, but there's like just different kinds of assault rifles. So yeah, you can have, like, you know, you can have similar assault rifles when you go up in level, but there should also be options. Like, imagine you had an assault rifle or SMG that kind of acted like a fucking rifle, you know? So just more variety in terms of stats. Definitely there should be new skills. There's a lot of skills that can be the fucking same skill. Just like put in two skills together. Like, there's no reason to invest in the trucker class. Like, imagine if trucker class and, like, I don't know, looter were together or some shit like that, where like all the damage protection or the infection protection stats were all together. You know, it'd be more worth it that way. So, but yeah, I mean, the last thing I just want to say is that I fucking welcome admin back. I fucking commemorate his work. You know, I fucking appreciate him, and just mostly see you guys right now is that I appreciate you guys watching this video, but there's just so much to be done. There's more work to be prioritized, and yeah, this game could be fucking great. You know, we have 400 people online, and that's double the amount of people that were online when Different Tier 2 is dying, or at its lowest point. You know, so this game is not dying right now. So we just need to maintain what we have, maintain the attraction. Because one of the main reasons why I'm not logging on right now is because the economy's too fucked. You know, and I've made a video about that to you guys. You know, what's some ways we can solve this shit. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy this shit. I just want to be fucking real with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this shit. Instead of me making the same videos, you know, fucking, I'm making those content updates. I'm gonna bring these fucking update videos as fast as they fucking come out, or as fast as I can, because that's primarily what I'm fucking here for, to give you the newest news with the fucking most fucking unforgiving personality there is. I'm just here to give you that fucking the unforgiving criticism, right? I'm here to bring you back. I'm here to bring everyone back to reality. I'm here to bring fucking everything into focus. A big plan, guys. Think of the big plan. Think of, are you going to be playing this game in fucking 2 years? I fucking hope so. And I hope there's fucking 1K more people playing this goddamn game. Okay, and I'm here giving you those suggestions. Anyway, hope you guys fucking enjoyed this shit. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, I see a lot of you guys ain't subscribing. So, you know, fucking subscribe, guys. There's definitely more to come. Like this video if you fucking liked it. Hey, this shit's real as fuck, and I hope you guys like this shit. But anyway, definitely see you guys in the next one. Peace.